Interesting imagery. Wow, we got some cool images. How are you guys doing tonight? We're going to have to do some funky stuff because I don't have StreamYard at the moment. So we're going to use YouTube. I do love the graphics, it's very exciting. What have we got here? Lots of you. Awesome. Good to see y'all. Desert Rose, Scotty Boy, Pamela Jean, Karen Lynn. How you doing? I just got a comment from Paradox Fossils gave me a comment saying, "What the hell?" So we're live now, anyways. Welcome to the show, guys. So we're going to show you some images. Going to go over some meanings and look at a few things. So here we're going to look at, here's Mars. Here's another one of Earth. The reason I wanted to show you this is to show you the graphics. Here we have, let me go see if we can get to, let's go to Google Earth. So here we are on Google Earth. We're in Libya, near the labia of Libya. And I was wondering if there were other holes around there. If we look at the size of this area here, about two or so spaces apart, two or so increments of this distance, we find another area with a hole and a swirl. Just kind of curious to me. But when we go to, let's see, is that one? Yeah. Okay. So here is Google Mars. Not much to look at. Pretty interesting landscape. A lot of it, this is a repeating map. So you'll see that the structures repeat themselves over and over again in a long string. Well, let's take a look at this. Are we here? The structure here. That's Elysium Mons. Neptunos. Let's get over. Arabia Terra. Interesting. So we have some interesting names here. But what's really interesting about this is this. Let's back out a little bit. I wanted to show you this area. I'm going to switch from visible to elevation. And we don't have much detail here. And I have had a more detailed view of this. But we can glean something from this image. We can see that we have swirling landscape here, looking very fabric-like, although again, this image is very blurry, not the most detailed. What else do we see here? We see some type of a tissue-like material in a seam-like pattern. That seam-like pattern goes all the way up here and may even end up here. I'm not sure. One of the more interesting things is when we look at it in elevation. We see very similar structures to Libya's labia. And what I really wanted to show you is just over here. Doesn't look like much. Almost looks like a smiley face right there. But what do we see? Something that looks like, I don't know, I'm going to say it, a chocolate starfish or a bumhole. I'm going to show you those two elements and back out for a moment. And what do we find if we say that's a body? starting at the bottom of the body, going up. Is that possibly the bottom of a lizard head? I don't know. This is going to require a lot more research. Maybe some of you can look into it too. I'll share the link for this map. This is just Google Maps for Google Earth or Google Mars. So have a look yourself. See what you can see. There are other maps that are better. Let's see what your comments are here. Loud noise outside. I'm going to have a smoke. What's the string count? I don't know. Ghosts. Had a nice pillowcase. Spooks. Pretty crime scene. Looks like someone made a deposit. I was sure you would say sperm splat. No, up in the north of Mars, though, there is sperm and eggs. We'll take a look at those. They're possible, sperm and eggs. I'm not going to say definitely because the landscape is very very decayed. Okay, so let's see. Where are we here? Spermable. Okay, so let's go to visible. Some very interesting structures here on Mars. Look at this. Three pyramids lined up, three in a row here. Three large structures, and one in the back. Now, doesn't that look very similar to Orion? I don't know. Kind of does to me. I was looking at this, and I can't be sure what this is entirely. I do believe it's an egg. There are reasons for that that aren't that discernible on here. We do have a black outward flow, but I can't tell if it's veiny. I've told you the structures that come from these exploded eggs. There's often three different types that you'll see. There's a flow like this area here that should be veiny, and it kind of is, but it's much more decayed than that on Earth. And what we also should find is a kind of mounding jelly-like flow, which we kind of see here. It's not as clear as the ones defined on Earth. This planet has been ravaged. But here we can see something very egg structure looking. That would be pretty amazing to have a volcano that got struck not once, twice, but 3 to 4 times by meteorites. Seems more like biology to me than anything else. And again, here we do have the remnants of very decayed sperm in this area, what probably is. Can't guarantee. Now, some of them have been flushed out, like these ones, you can see. And these ones don't have tails. We go over here and we can see plenty of them. All headed towards this direction. And the reason they're headed towards this direction is for this product here, that egg. If those indeed are sperm. Had to get to the sperm for you. Remember, if you look along the edges of these areas, you'll often find things. Lots of craters that could be other things other than cratering. There we It's hard to say how old or how long Venus lived, because I don't know, I can't remember if I found any footprints on Venus. I don't believe I have. There's a lot of stuff that we don't have on Venus, or sorry, Mars, that we do on Earth. See your comments. I love the flashing lights. 21-tailed sperm, right? Yeah, as I say, I don't know about this. I'm gonna have to do a lot more research before I confirm that I think that it's a body part or a creature. Keep your eyes on the rim, right? Now, again, this is some of the fabric type structures that are on Mars. This is around Hela Planetus. I can't say that properly. And to me, it does look very skin like. They haven't offered a lot of images of Hela Planteus. Um, these are ones I pulled up. Now, this one was very interesting to me with its lines and its rim. This one as well, but this is more of an artist's rendition. The one previous was an actual photograph. Here we have it again, and it comes, the artist's renditions and stuff can be circular, various different shapes. They don't really stick to one. See here they have it impact create. Oh, that's not Hela Plantaris. Now this one was very interesting to me. I'm going to pull this one up in a new tab here. Didn't work. I was hoping that one would work. But very cavern looking, and the area around it very skin looking. A lot of this area on Mars is decayed, but it still holds a lot of the structures, it seems. The flashing lights look like dust off. Hi, Marlena. It's not a pimple. So long, it's not a pimple. Let me share that. So that's a Google Maps of Mars right there. We got a bunny? Okay. I got a photo this evening that I posted at my blog. It's what looks like a planet in the sunset area. I have seen that, Pamela Jean. Back in 2012, I saw a planet with two long tails. Me and my wife did. It was in the northwestern sky, headed straight up from the horizon. And me and my wife believed that that was probably Nibiru or Planet X, but by now it would probably be around the sun. So let's see what other offerings I have here. That was just me looking. Mars is a curious place. The pole is very difficult to see. We can go into areas like this. It's probably the remnants of an egg. Seems that these eggs explode like volcanoes. I don't know why. It's kind of weird. Let's see. Bookmarks. Where do I have to go here? I could go through the 100 or so new bookmarks I've got. Oh, these were interesting. I don't think you guys have seen these ones. These are all from Libya. These are all parts of the Libya labia. Oh, that's taking its time. So we can see I left this as a split image so that we could see this covered with sand. And this area has been blown dry. Look at that. Now, I am wondering, I might show you something very gross. We'll have to see. I'll do it in small form. I won't do it in big form. But I thought this skin was very interesting. You can see definite structure in this. I like to go in really close and get a good look, and you can see it's all layering. You can see, look at this. This is all built up. Very regular pattern. You can see that it's filling up over here. So very interesting stuff. Only visible in a couple of spots. You have to really go in close to get these images. Took quite a bit of searching. Let's try this one. So a very similar one. This one had what looked like holes that go deep in. And I was wondering, and I'll show you why, if this is where we would find eggs. Now we're right beside, let's go out a bit. We're right beside the edge here. Let's go to this one. Let's see what we have. Okay, a lot of these are repeats because I was worried I would lose that spot. But very fabric of life looking. Sure, yeah, same type of fabric. I believe it's in a different spot though, yeah. So I was wondering if this was possibly where the eggs situate themselves. I'm going to blast your eyes again. This is Venus. I've been looking at Venus trying to find similar structures. I haven't as of yet. Okay. I think it's smudge break time. How are you guys doing tonight? Good to see you. Welcome to the show. I'm using YouTube tonight. They don't have as many options for me to play with and display stuff, so I had to do it that way. Until I pay my bill. Unfortunately, I switched accounts, so I'm going to have to redo all that. Hey, okay. Some I think are, but I believe we are already here. Okay, I don't know. Looks like it sells under a microscope. It does. Obviously, John. Okay, I'm going to search up something. Because there's something I want to share with you guys. Okay. Let me just find it. This will take me a second. And they'll probably. There we are. Okay. You guys are not going to like me when I share this, but I'm going to share it anyway. Let's do a smudge, and then we'll move on to something else. Weed eater mask is on. Are you allowed to wear masks here? I don't know if masks are allowed here. Took your meds? Nice, Desert Rose. My fearless leader is doing fine, sleeping beside me here with his cohort. Fui to low barometric pressure. Let's get. There we go. 1,000 milligram edible. Wow. Called jacked up. Yeah, I bet it is. Yeah, take two, right, Scotty boy? Take it to the limit. One more time. What the hell? I don't know. I agree, Desert Rose. Just one piece. Scotty boy was telling you to take two, not me. Oh, nice, Pamela Jean. I'm doing the same thing. I'm I don't know if you would consider getting rid of sugar. I'm getting rid of refined sugar anyway. Um, I'm making my own baked goods. I used to buy Timbits or donut holes at work just for something to munch on during the day, just a couple of them. But it's got sugar in it. Hey, Christos. If I missed anybody, hi. Um, but I'm switching to baked goods from home because I can make them with honey. Hey, Lucky, how you doing? One bar all last month. Nice. Good to see you, Lucky. I have real sugar and oatmeal for breakfast. Yeah, honey's way better for you. So I'm making baked goods with honey. It takes practice because you have to honey burns quickly, so you have to do a lower temperature. Sometimes a little bit longer depending on what you're baking. Honey and brown sugar, yeah. Now brown sugar I'm scrupulous about because sometimes what they do is they separate out the white sugar. So they've already made the white sugar and done all that processing to it, and then they add back the molasses. So sometimes that can be. Now I'm not saying that's always the process they use, but I've heard that that can be. So yeah, raw honey's better. Honey itself would be good. I don't have raw honey anymore because I bought bulk and I couldn't get raw honey in bulk, at least not close to me. Let's see if that's, yeah, that's big enough, I think. Okay. Let me open up a couple more images. Oh, you guys are going to hate me for this. But it'll be funny for me. There we go. Oh, awesome, Desert Rose. What'd you find? You're allergic to bees? Oh, that sucks. Shoebill Stork. Interesting. That's a cool sounding name. Oh, nice, Lucky. Okay, guys. I'm going to give you some flashing lights, and then I'm going to shock you. Let's go. Hold on. Let's go here first. So what we're looking at is, again, what I think is Libya's labia. And what do we see up here? We were wondering up here what this structure was. Right here. It doesn't seem to be a parallel one down here, but there is a spot for it. It probably got washed away. So pay attention to that. Max, no. To that structure there, that shape. So we're looking at lizard vaginas. These are lizard vaginas. Now, what do we see here? A large structure sticking out each side. Just like we see, where are we here? Right here, this structure here. And look at the end of it, how it has kind of a messy looking end. See how the ends of these kind of messy looking? Let's look at a few more images just for because you guys are so entertained by this. I haven't looked at chat. But these are some other examples. And you would think that a vagina would be very similar to ours, but there are these post-alveoli, and they stick out when the animal is aroused. Whoa, that's gross. Oh, this is cute. There, that's cute. Come on. So I just wanted to show you guys that there were similar structures with the lizard vagina, and that is a good case for that being a lizard vagina. Especially this one really makes you think of it. Let's see what your comments are. How does it taste? God. Marley is hurling. Protect your local coffee bees. Scotty Boy says I'm sold. Now I've seen it all. Yeah, me neither, Lucky. I never really wanted to. And I was a little disgusted by what I saw. I didn't know they had anything down there. I didn't either. But it's amazing that we say the same structures. I like that. I'm sold. You can't do anything on YouTube. This is terrible. Got to get StreamYard back. So we can just look at those images for the rest of the night because it's really interesting. I have no idea how that's possible. Well, I have a couple of ideas, but really, it's the strangest damn thing. That it looks almost exactly the same structures, the same place. I have no idea what's going on here. It looks disgusting. And as for, I have no idea what is going on here, and I really don't want to know, Scotty Boy. It's alien. So yeah, we do. I want to make sure that you guys see that there are the similar structures here. This structure here coming out to the side with the ends very similar to the one we saw. So what do you guys think? I think it's very curious that this looks like this. I thought it was a double penis when I saw it. I had no idea that lizards had anything like that. Takes two to tango, I guess so. Oh, we lost a few people on that one. I have lizards in my yard. It's alien. Let's ask the Lizard King. Yeah, if you want something hella confusing, look up Heian clitoris. I'm afraid to be Freeman. But, you know, we are here to learn. Heian clitoris is a female sexual organ present in mammals, ostriches, and limited number of other animals and humans. The visible portion, the glands. No, not getting too much on that. Yeah, other things I'm getting for that I'm not looking up, B. Freeman. Sorry, buddy. It looks like a double penis. Be careful what you ask for. I want to see the hand. I don't know if you do there. I'm not spelling that one right. Hyena. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Okay. I don't know that I want to see this. They're not showing many images, the anatomy of it. I guess it's pretty hard to get a hyena to show you its private parts. Oh, no, there it was. Kind of hanging out there. So, okay. So, yeah, we were looking at what I thought was another penis. But again, we are seeing a large structure. Oops, dropping you guys around. Hanging out. There appears to be, and this is not a penis, female animal from male. Now, the hyena can be hermaphroditic, aren't they? Are they hermaphrodites? So, that's interesting. We see nipples. That's kind of curious. But you see the spacing of this. This is the same as on Mars, the same as on Earth. That spacing. Interesting. The dragons, I don't know what the dragons are. Do they have an anus? So there's the, let's see if that'll come up. No, that's terrible. See, so there's very similar looking features, but completely different from, well, from us. Okay, let's go back to you guys. They need to put some pants on, definitely. Talk sweet, John. I'm not tell. Love your laugh, dear. Oh, thank you. Thank you, dear Scotty boy. That's not pretty. Yeah, we've looked at a lot tonight there, Marlena. So yeah, from lizard to hyena vaginas, they do have a different look than mammalian or human. I suppose the hyena are mammals, but yeah. Got a bunch of other images to show you, but I think I'll do that tomorrow. Oh, thank you, Scotty boy. So do you. So you guys want to do some images? Or we can take another look at no one makes them, they evolve. Interesting. Who makes these critters? Maybe the gods do. I've been postulating that theory that all wiggly. That what happens is we evolve as the solar system evolves. That every new planet coming in will change our DNA, change our structure, maybe even change how we behave, how we talk to each other, how we exist. Still trying to understand what a sense of nature Mother Nature has. Yeah, it's amazing the stuff we can find out there. It's a good sense of humor. The poles are close to flipping. Yeah, some people say that we're coming up to an ice age where poles are going to flip. There's all kinds of things. Doomsday prophecies. Even my prediction, or what is it? I wouldn't call it a prediction, but the theory that Jupiter would give birth to yet another Venus. Well, that would be devastating to our solar system as well. Some people think that that was the cause of the flood. Velikovsky writes that. Yeah, well, maybe not in the way we think of Pamela Jean. We evolved, but maybe not in the way we think. There might be a process we don't understand for evolution. Natural selection is a process. It has some validity, you know. Those aren't penises. Mr. Bojangles, nice. There are different ways that our creation could have happened. When after the depletion of the atmosphere, we decreased in size, and maybe when these new planets come in, we become more complex life forms, or just change. I don't know. It does affect water, yeah. Well, I think the chemtrails were to hide what's in the sky, Pamela Jean, because after my wife and I saw that extra planet, what they started doing was chemtrailing the sunset, and they've been doing that ever since. Been trying to hide the sun on us. At least I think so. Yeah, we don't want to have a flood. No. Well, it could be possible that it heads out in the other direction and doesn't come towards us at all. In which case, we would probably just see a very bright light for a long time. Yeah, they hide a whole lot of stuff up there. They do. But I'm coming up to this new theory, not an understanding or a knowledge or anything, but of these planets giving birth. Is this the process of evolution? Does the life on on the planets change as our solar system changes? It's kind of an interesting theory. The energy would change. The magnetic fields would be altered. Would that change us? 2 sunsets a few years ago. Wow. Yeah, and they're private parts, right? Hi, Annette. One after the other. Wow. Yeah, there was one morning I got up and it was like the sun was in the middle of the sky. Could have been a cloud formation gathering the sunlight and casting it down in the middle of the sky, but it did seem like it was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Met a man delivering those tanks. He said, it's not the U.S. doing it. Yeah. Well, I showed you guys, I think I did. There's a U.S. Canada treaty. I'll look it up for you here. I think I have it in bookmarks. My bookmarks are full of Google Earth images now. But there was a 1979 treaty. There it is. Joint statement. There we go. Weather Modification Information Act. So here, 1985. show you this. So it's the 1985 Weather Modification Act. It's a joint act between the US and Canada. And the interesting thing about that, see, before here, this is funny. Where any person purposes to engage in weather modification activities in Canada, that person shall, in such form and manner as may be prescribed, submit to the administration such information as may be prescribed respecting that person and the weather modification activities in which it is proposed to engage. Before commencing any weather modification activity, the person proposing to carry out the activity shall inform the administration in writing of the date and time and the place where the activity is to be carried out, the names and addresses of the persons by whom the activity is to be carried out, the purpose of the activity, the equipment, materials, method used, and the geographic area affected. So they have to maintain a daily record on the location of any equipment used, any meteorological observations made in the geographic area affected or intended to be affected by the activity, the chemical nature, physical properties, and quantities of any substances emitted into the atmosphere for the purposes of weather modification, and within 15 days from the end of the month in which the activity was carried out, submit to the administrator and report specifying the date when the activity was carried out, the nature and scope of the activity, any meteorological observations that were made, and such other information and observations relevant to the activity, as may be specified by the administrator or an authorized representative of the administrator. So we already have, from 1985, a weather modification treaty. So if they tell you that they're not modifying the weather, I'll give you guys this link. I can pull this up for them, and say, well, here it is. You don't even have to question it. There. Got a wicked headache. Oh no. Oh, it's coming back, Scotty boy. It'll be back. The double penis will be back. 3 days. What have you tried, Desert Rose? Have you tried the pinch between the finger and thumb? Right. Hi, Chocolate Smurf. Everyone say hi to Chocolate Smurf. I don't recognize you unless you're someone who's changed your name. Hello, anyway. It was wicked loud to deaf silence. Oh. Moon now is a halo around. Oh, okay. Okay, you did change your name. All right. Hi, Travis. If I didn't say hi to you earlier. An actual rainbow around the moon. Oh, that's cool. Do you have images of that, Chocolate Smurf? I think I'm just going to go with Chocolate Smurf. The double chocolate will get me tongue twisted. Yeah, I haven't checked my app to see what the levels are, but I can feel that they've been pumping it up recently. Smurfer girl. Oh, okay. Whatevs. All right, guys. Let's. I wasn't sure if we were going to do any remote viewing tonight, but I did find a couple of images, so we're good. Good to go. Hi, Max. My master is here. I took a lot of stuff. It's wicked. Good for you, Desert Rose. What kind of stuff? That's the question. What kind of stuff? Spot. Can't remember what our last destination was. Where was it? We've done so many of them. Can't remember. Here was our last image, anyway. Beautiful little horsey. And I'm missing one of my. Some of my technology is missing. Oh, there it is. Couple hours. Oh shit. Yeah. Hate getting headaches. See, I know there's a lot of electricity in the air. I can tell you why. Because I've had to increase the amount of grounding. I have 2 belt loops, 2 necklace chains. Again, guys, just attach to the negative pole of the battery, loop around the battery. If I wasn't wearing these at the moment, I'd be having toothaches, and it would be in my temple. It starts kind of right around here. It's partly to do with the ear. So grounding can help. I don't know if it'll help you with your headache. This morning was the worst. Aliens mess with the temple area. Okay. Let's see what we're on here. 691. Okay. I gotta find a pen. There's a pencil. Well, that barely shows up. I like that. Okay, Marlena. One wire on the negative, yes. And ground the like cover over the positive with tape before you do it, because you don't want to cross the circuit. Okay. It's helped with. Okay, my wife has used this. There's a young man at work that's used these for tooth pains. But what we noticed with the young man at work is he had glandular swelling, and that went down as well through use of it. So one to each nipple. I have one with a gator clip on it, actually. So I could do that, but I don't think I will. Yeah, even if you just grab a battery, like you don't even have to put a wire on it or anything. If you experience tooth pain or headaches, you can just do this. That's the negative pole. So just put your finger on it. You can. I actually did. I took an alligator clip. I wrapped the wire around the negative pole, and I put a wire around my mattress, and put the alligator clip to the wire. So yeah, that you can do that. Hi, James. So remember, only the negative pole. Do not use the positive pole. Cover that with tape, like duct tape or something. Right? Just take a little piece. Make sure you cover it over good because you don't want to cross the circuit. That can cause the battery to possibly leak or explode. I don't think it would explode, but it can get really hot. So you want to cover that over, right? So you just have the negative pole exposed. Just use that. You're going to put bullets in your bed. Copper can help. Copper does absorb a small amount of the radiation, but yeah, don't set yourself on fire. Yeah, I am into safety and shit. I don't like exploding batteries and stuff. No question: are bullets just coated with copper? Are they copper? I'm not sure, Pamela Jean. B. Freeman answers you there. Old pennies. Yeah, they took away our pennies. Negative pole of a 9 volt. Yep. Worked with copper for years. Yeah, copper's good. Okay. Could be solar flares. Yeah. I don't know. I have a sneaky suspicion that our environment is a little more controlled than people think. No Canadian petties? No, not anymore. I got a bag of them though. Yep, I keep all those cords. Window unit, air conditioners have tons of copper. Yeah. Copper nickel alloy. Yeah. It's all a psyop. Yep, it is. No, they're all plated. Even the Canadian ones at the end, they were plated. Some of them, but most of them were still copper. No, no, yeah, they were all copper at the end. Everything comes in 5 cents, so you can only get change down to the nickel. Sometimes it works out for you, sometimes not. Yeah, copper is abundant because we all been played. Yeah, they're trying to get rid of money. They did that a few years ago because it was costing more to make a penny than the penny was worth, which really isn't the point of the penny, but yeah, that's what they do. We round it out. Yes. Okay. So unless you guys want to go back to lizard vaginas, you can close your eyes, clear your mind, and just tell me what you see. This is image B692. Scotty wants more vagina. So again, this is image B, 692. Excuse me a moment. Forget to turn off those fans when I start up. I can't highlight my comment there. Yeah, YouTube kind of, their stream sucks. I'm going to have to do a different streaming service than this. All right. You guys are doing good. 15, okay. Give you another half minute. Okay, get your last responses in for image B, 692. All right, let's see who's in first here. Oh, we just passed the hour mark. Okay. Scotty boy, you're in first. Nice. White legs. White Legos. Okay. But no zinc. Old barn with snow. Interesting. Large animal. The legs is in. Well, they're all kind of interesting. Different imagery for the same thing here. Large animal. Karen Lynn. Neat one. Kind of seeing it as an animal. So the legs, those are all the towers, obviously. Legs, many legs? I don't know. How many legs? Old barn with snow. There is snow, definitely. Down there. Oh, over that way. Look at the bottom of that structure too, eh? That's not. That looks like red brick. Mystical cube and static clouds. Torn up shower curtain. Circle K says. Boxy picture. Little towns, squares. Scotty boy. Lizard vagina. Maybe the tops of it. Maybe the tops of it are making you think of that. Circle K. Pamela Jean says lots of crazy images. Definitely. They're like weeds. Oh, sure, Circle K. I have to go out and get some. But that'd be awesome. I think you're right. Weeds. On the catwalk. Yeah, on the catwalk. Is playing in the background. Okay, gotcha. Well, this is a very prestigious place. Seats on a bus. Wheels on the bus go round and round. Cool. Hi, Isabella. How you doing, Morgan? More than two legs. I'll pass. Okay. That's all right. We just started doing remote viewing, so we might be a while longer. We were looking at lizard vaginas. If you want, we can go back and take a look at that. Libyas labia, and how it has the same structures as a lizard vagina, which has two appendages that stick out the sides. I don't know. It's the strangest thing. Back to the Kremlin, right? Yeah, Mushroomville. Absolutely. It's not a penis. It's not a penis. If you like Arthur, or what's his name? It's not a tuma. It's not a penis. Okay. I do have that little bit of a cruel streak in me, Karen Lynn. I like making people cringe. Lift him up. Yeah. She had a stinger. No, she didn't. You want to take another look at the lizard with JJ? Yeah, you might. I don't know. There's one guy apparently liked a crocodile one very much. It was a weird building. Yeah. Where's my pen? I wasn't prepared for remote viewing until after I actually started up the stream, and then I found some images. So I'm gonna grab a pen from over. Oh, there we go. Hidden underneath my keyboard. Get to the chopper. Yeah. I'm a little afraid now. Don't be afraid. Hold on. Morgan and you haven't seen them, so sorry about that. Oh, that's the hyena. There we go. Maybe this will distract you guys from the previous image. There's the one that looks like the one in Libya with the long, very long pieces sticking out the side, curling around. But very strange structures. Anyway, I hope that's distracting enough for the next image. I think that's all Circle K is going to see. Hey, Isby. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Well, there's only two of them. My mind has become psychedelicized. Okay. Well, I hope that was informative, guys. And again, let me show you the same structure, right? Just go. Pretty impressed with this find, really. It's not a really normal thing to find, right? You have this structure here, this one, like this one. Then we go to maps. And here on Libya's labia, this is the labia here, the vaginal area. But up here we have these structures. This structure here, that's part of the vagina of the lizard. And a very similar structure coming out beside the vagina of Libya. So I thought that was interesting that they were so similar. Even the end part, see how the end is kind of flayed out? And you can see that here, that this end part here also has some structuring on it. So I thought that was really cool. A little bit disturbing, but hey, it is what it is, right? Also, I think I might have found a vagina on Mars, which would be really cool. Were those the fallopian tubes off to the side? I have to look up the anatomy of a lizard vagina. Let's see. See if it gives us anything. Okay, they do have one image here. Okay. Let's see if that'll come up in big form. No, it's teeny. Let's try this one. Well, that's interesting. Now, this is small, but I'm going to let you look at it anyway. It's just a drawing with a picture. I can get you guys up real close. Let's see here. So what we have is the two parts there. I'll go back and look at a different image. But what interests me is these eggs. We were looking at the landscape and see that structure there? Is that kind of, I don't know if it's similar to what we were looking at before. Oh, that's hard to see. Okay. So hopefully you guys got that. I'm going to have to search out and find a better image of that. So if you guys want to look at any more lizard vaginas, we'll do that. Or if anyone new comes in, we'll show them. But you can see how it's very similar to the labia in Libya. But I think what they called them, let me go anatomy. So there are parts here, but the image is small. So, so they have a uterus, vagina, sperm, or sperm storage area, cloaca, and they have what are called post-ovulatory. Okay, so pre-ovulatory, post-ovulatory. Okay, so they do swell up when they're pregnant, apparently. So those sacs will fill up with something. There's a really good image of one, but I don't know if you guys want to see it. We sure got that. Okay. Yeah. Well, there's show you a cool image. Let's go here. We are kind of doing that. Doing all kinds of things tonight. This image really gave me the heebies about it being possibly a vagina. Libya's labia. We have a whole bunch of. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, that's why I can't see it when I put it on here. So, where were we here? Oh, there was another one. But this one really sends it home. Let's go through. Where were we here? Lost my spot. So there's the pre and post insemination. There we go. This is in Libya, and this structure is in Libya's vagina, right there, and it looks very much like some of the material I'm seeing in the images of lizard vaginas. So, yeah, we are searching Google Earth. I have a whole bunch of images that I'll probably go through tomorrow in the show. I have about 100 new images. Well, no, I'd say 50 new images. I have about 100 images total, something like that. But we'll go through those tomorrow. There's Dream Muppets and DJ Muppets. Okay. I didn't know that. Terrible Lizard Egg Search Check. Yeah. I'm not looking none either. You ain't looking. Why not? You can trust me, Scotty boy. So what do you think of that, Isabella? The lizard labia, you think it's mirrored in Libya there? I don't know. The evidence just keeps adding up. Why is it growing? You got crappy rum? Well, it's rum. Tastes like shit, but it'll do the same job, right? Yeah, better than no rum, right? All right, guys. Our next image is image B, 693. Can write the number down 3 times, put a small symbol or gesture beside it each time you write it down. Close your eyes, clear your mind, and tell me what you see. Do close your eyes for a minute. See what's on the screen when you open them. It did kind of chocolate Smurf. There was one that looked very similar in shape up above it. It could be that they're just planes of some sort, nothing special, but I'll have to look into it more. Yeah, kind of. Yep. Kind of like hemorrhoidal material. Libya's labia is a magical place. Yeah, is Libya's labia mirrored by Hella Planetus? Planetus. I can't say that very well. Yeah, maybe the nightmares will go away. Probably not. I'm expecting you guys to be a little distracted tonight. I didn't know what the show was going to be, whether we were going to do remote viewing or just talk about Libya and Mars. I tried looking at Venus as well. Venus was much blurrier images than Mars. This is just Mars. It's not a lizard vagina, but it is in the elevation. And this structure here looks very similar to the structures in Libya. And down from there we have, I don't know, a starfish, possibly a chocolate starfish. I don't know. There's a lot of holes on Mars. And I thought that if it was a lizard following up the body, you might end up at the head here. And that could possibly be a lizard head. I don't know. It's really curious. But he's got his head beside his ass, if that's what it is. Yeah, Venus wanted me to buy her dinner first. Okay, get your last responses in for image B, 693. Looks like we got quite a few, and I'll give you another minute. It looks like the Yep Yep aliens on Sesame Street. Well, I thought it looked kind of like the diamond shape of a lizard upside down, the bottom jaw. Someone shut down Tor. Oh, wow. It's all man made. Okay. No, they're not hexagonal. I didn't see any of those chocolate Smurf. BitTorrent. That's where you get all the free stuff. I don't know about the forest being man-made, but somebody was claiming that the entire area of South America had been farmed at one time, which would make sense. But I don't know. Well, I don't know that it was man-made, but much of it was altered by man. Depends on your interpretation of man-made. So, okay, let's see what you guys got here. Letters moving to the right and left. Okay. That's an interesting interpretation. Like block letters on a billboard, digital. Okay. I kind of got a different interpretation on the letters, but okay. Um, Smells like purple. It's Hatman, says Circle K. I think you're right, Circle K. Let's see. There are letters moving to the right and left. I don't know if they're moving, but they're there, Scotty boy. Which is odd for me because I don't usually get pictures with letters on it. Like block letters on the billboard. Okay. It's Hatman. Yeah. Desert or canyon area. Okay. It's water, but water can often look exactly like sand. Green moss covered rocks, waterfall from a black cliff. Black cliff. Okay, you're seeing these guys then as the waterfall. Let's see. Yep, aliens. Triangles, wavy, organic water. Nice. Got the water there. Let's see, 404. I got a saucepan on a mirrored kitchen. Okay. So the watery imagery there. Triangles, wavy lines, organic water. Okay. It's Hatman. I only have a few images for tonight, so we're limited. Anyone want to look at lizard vaginas again? I know Scotty Boy does. Hi, D-Ocean. Came at perfect time. The men are in a triangle? Yeah. Yeah, they are. Absolutely. Is that patent or something? I don't know. Two guys wearing sunglasses, looking all cool. Well, there is a bit of a barrier behind them. Interesting. I wonder if that's maybe the waterfall you saw. Or the barrier. Huh. Lizard what? Hi, Donnie. Oh, hey, Donnie. You've missed out on a lot of stuff. Only takes a couple minutes to show you. Two-legged one, please. So yeah, what have you seen my previous videos on the Libya labia? Jupiter's vagina? Run, Donnie, run. So what I found was really interesting. We have on Google Earth, hold on, there, we'll go to this one. So this is part of Libya, but I wanted to just, I'll just zoom in and out from here. But here we have Libya's labia, or vagina, this area here. And we wondered what this, like we've talked about it, what these structures up, this structure up here was. Looks like a long tube, penis. We didn't know. We thought it was a penis. At least I did for a moment or two, but it doesn't look like one. So what is it? We were wondering. Well, I was. And I got curious. And then I found this picture on the internet. I suggest to people, don't type in lizard vagina. Don't do it. This is what you're going to end up with. But those two structures that I was talking about, that structure at the side, is right there. So we can see it in several examples, different forms, but it's got a funky little end on it. And very interesting structure. And we can see it mirrored in the landscape. Here's some other examples. So yeah, I thought that was really interesting that it actually did mirror itself in the landscape on Google Earth. It is more anatomically correct than I had ever imagined. You like the coded title? So did that make sense to you there, Deocean? And Donnie? I can show you again if you want. Oh, the sperm shots are good. Those are the money shots, I tell you. Yeah. Why the hell not? Oh, dang. Guess you're learning things. Well, I never thought that a lizard would have a vagina like that. It's I'm wondering where the eggs are stored. They have a sperm sac where they can store sperm and keep it for apparently a while. So we were wondering, and that actually answers a question for me. How are these eggs coming out and being inseminated? Maybe it's self-semination. From a previous sperm ejaculation that she's saved. I don't know how many eggs lizards have. Many of them can have hundreds. You're doing it on purpose. I'm sorry. It's a hermaphrodite. No, I don't think it's a hermaphrodite. Okay, I think that she has. Now, see, we should go back and look at that because they did have a sperm storage sac. So a lizard can have sex, walk around with sperm, and I guess inseminate eggs at will. Yeah, hundreds, right? Got a new Viking knife? Nice. So that kind of gives us an explanation. I'd like to thank you guys for that. So I'm going to have to look into that a little more, the sperm sac and how it's used. It sounds fishy to me. Kind of like fish, yeah. Right? I'll have to look at fish genitalia too. Oh, yeah, we should do that. We should look at fish genitalia, fish vaginas. Fish have a different process. They just, most fish drop their eggs, and then the male comes along and inseminates them after. They don't they just crawl out of the hole? That's what I'm wondering, B. Freeman. If some of them have done that, right? Yes, dad sat or mom sat on it. Armadillos do that for up to 7 years. Interesting. Turtle can save and keep sperm for up to 10 to 20 years. Wow. So that's really interesting, guys. We've learned something tonight. Well, I have, anyway. based on the current temperature gradient. Yeah. Yeah, we should look at some fish junk. Roaches are different too. Yeah, they carry around an egg sac, all of them. 140 of them, or 144. Just spray it everywhere. Fish have genitals. Well, now I'm curious, guys. They have to, right? They have eggs and sperm. Almost there. In the reptile insemination, the female keeps viable sperm from the male a real long time. And that could be why we're finding, because we did find different size sperm around the Earth, which is interesting. I was wondering how that got there as well. Betta fish are pretty odd. You squeeze eggs and they both race to get the eggs. Huh. If you go on a date, you have something to talk about. Pamela Jean's getting sleepy. I can't say that. Hinala fish change from males to females. They have babies, all born males. Oh, interesting. So yeah, let's fish vaginas we'll try, because that's what we're looking at. We haven't found any penises floating around. But if you happen to find one, it would be Are you sure you guys want to see this? Are you sure? Okay. Let me ask first. Enter the Stars was all about his chickens. He got 4. Oh, nice. Next to the male, we'll put them in a bubble net and watch over them. Yeah. So yeah, let's see here. Some of these are jokes. I don't know what this is. Cow sow. I don't know. Oh, back there. That's gross. Here we go. An anatomical. It doesn't look very similar. Fishy vaginal odor. Oh, that's a human vagina. Fish vagina. Okay. They keep putting this image up, but that's that's inaccurate. Let's see. White rabbit. Let's see. Urinary tract. Frog reproductive. Frog reproductive is interesting. Looks a little similar. What are they calling number 4? So testes. Number 1 is rectum, right here. 2 is urinary tract, bladder. 3, fat body. Fat body. That's up at the top, fat body. Number 4 is testes. Number 5 is kidney. Number 6 is seminal vesicle. 7 is uretogenital duct. Okay. Still doesn't tell us about fish. Frogs. Let's see, frog male and female. Okay. I'll have to do some further research into this. Those two phalange looking things on the side are really interesting. But this is the female here. Also has a urinary bladder. Cloaca here. I'll just read them going up. Then it has uterus, uterer in the back. The ovary is this large part here. I imagine this is an inseminated one and this is an uninseminated one. Oviduct. Then they have this fat body again. So they both have fat bodies. That's an interesting structure. Are you a man or a window licker? So those are interesting images. Hopefully that'll put you in the mood for remote viewing. What's a death sentence in China? So you guys are going to have to think about this with me if you can give me some help. I do think that was a lizard vagina that we're looking at, but we should look at other ones to make sure and do some comparisons. Let's look at ovid post. Well, I don't know what that is, Circle K. I'm so over this. Well, I had to show the new people, Desert Rose. Remember in biology class, the frog ovaries were called gonads. I spent my life up to that point thinking gonads meant man beings. Had no idea Mrs. YouTube thought it was remote viewing class. It is. It's both. What's that, Isby? I don't know what that word is. Vetrine? Maybe we evoke from insects. They're sneaky? Okay. The naked animal pictures. It's, well... I'm sorry, Desert Rose. I'm sure you'll survive. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? Fat body in which proteins or another post liver functions clear. Okay. I'm in the mood for RV simply because John's kinky. Not sure. I'm not sure if my wife's a fighter. So. Can't remember. Okay. Hope that relaxed you guys, put you in the mood. Our next image is image B694. Yes, you learn something new every day. All right, Chocolate Smurf. Hi, you tell me. Good to see you. Obfuspater. I can't say that. Is an insect. Okay. You guys have come up with some interesting words. Oh yeah, you tell me. He hasn't seen the beginning of the show. Hmm. Maybe he should see some images. Okay, good night, Donnie. Sweet dreams. And think about these things. I'm thinking lizard vagina, but I'm going to look up other types. Yeah, much love, Donnie. Stay safe. So again, this is image B694. Oh, you guys loved it. I did. Well, maybe you didn't, but I did. That was my Christmas present, pretty much. I just kept running across things on Google Earth, and just the information came flowing about the vajayjay. Yep, it's B694. Now, granted, you guys may be a little distracted, but stretchy tap. If that's a response, chocolate, put it in all caps, please. Oh, I had too much fun. Yeah, it was a weird Xmas present. Which image, you tell me? No, not distracted at all. Okay, that's good. Yeah, it was a really cool Xmas present, I thought. Made me look around at my world and other worlds a little differently. You gotta wonder where they came from. They must have lived somewhere. They look like terrestrial beings. Did they live on Saturn with us in our early days? Supposedly we came from Saturn. Oh, don't stress out, you tell me. Do you want to see some lizard vaginas? That's pretty calming. That's what she said. You need to put that on a t-shirt. Yeah. Put what on a t-shirt? Chocolate Smurf. Our conversation is you love finding out things you've always wanted to know. Of course, sometimes it makes me want to curl up in a ball for 3 days. Yeah. Just before the. Okay. Is it? It's the same stuff I play every week, pretty much. Desert Rose. So I think we have figured out where the sperm came from. Image classified. So the sperm probably came from a sperm sac that Tiamat has, if she is a lizard. Does it shoot out? I don't know. That's something to find out. Does the sperm in a lizard vagina, does it shoot out? Or does it just stay in the vagina? There's a question. Maybe, Morgan, do you have any info on that one? You came out of a candy rocket? Yeah. Or melted chocolate, yeah. I saw a Fraggle Rock screen post the other night with dozers constructing stuff that was about it, but it was cool. Okay. Yeah, don't just throw it all around like that, right? So I am curious, how does the insemination process happen in a lizard? If they have a sperm sac and they can hold on to sperm for an extended period of time, that would be a good reason that the earth would have bore children over and over again, because there would have been that sperm sac in there, and I guess at some point they may commingle eggs and sperm, and all the creatures came out. But these eggs are all over the planet. So do they shoot out as well? Do they shoot out at the same time or something, like a turtle laying eggs? I am curious to see the different modes that it can happen in. Because some of them may hold on to their eggs. Some of them may. You had two gummies, nice. do not know if she expels the eggs to inseminate them or spray them with the saved seed. Yeah, see, that's what I'm wondering now. We've gotten it down to pretty much, I think it's a lizard. That it's got eggs, it's got a sperm sac, so it's got all of the necessary components to do what we see on the planet. So that's a big help, you guys. This has been pretty informative tonight. Okay, let's see what you guys have for image B694. Let's see here. Saw a couple of really good ones, I think. I might miss yours there, Chocolate, because they're not in all caps. And I can't read everything. Karen Lynn, lightning bolt across the dark clouds, and there's a lot of chat here. Candy, I don't know if that's one. So what did we have? What was that? Lightning bolt across dark clouds. That's an interesting one. Window curtain blowing in the wind, Scotty. Cool. Flower lily hill sky. Okay. I see where you're getting that. Muppets? I don't know if that's one. Let's go look at these. Lightning bolt across the sky. So, it's not a lightning bolt, but it does look like the sky. And there's weird stuff in there. So that's pretty good, Karen Lynn. Dark clouds, right? There's the dark clouds. Weird sky, though. And it's going to make a lot of people think of sky. So there's a weird curtain blowing in the wind. So there's the window. And you're seeing a curtain. Okay. Flower, hill, and sky. So here's the flower, the people. There's the hill. And of course, it's sky colored, definitely. Good one, Isabella. Blue and white streaks. Nice. The ocean. A road and a path. Yep, they're walking down it. So the imagery of road from them walking. Sea fishes and smurfs. Stretchy taffy coming out of the back end of a rocket. Okay. So here's your rocket. And I guess we got some stretchy taffy coming out the back end. Hi, Paul from Newcastle. How you doing? Oh, Paul hasn't seen our presentation, guys. You interested in our presentation, Paul? Vegetarian around crop duster plane. Okay, so you're seeing an airplane, and that could be the chemtrails spraying. I don't know. That's pretty cool. A wormhole. Okay, so these people are about to step into the wormhole. That's cool. Like that. The devil outside a medieval castle, seeing an instrument and visions in clouds. There's your devil. He's outside the castle. That's pretty good imagery. I like it. Thank you. Wowby, that is specific. Yeah. Okay. Anything else? Melted chocolate. I never watched Fraggle Rock. I was never into that one. Good stuff, guys. Got some nice hits on that. Well, we're all over the place tonight. Don't worry about it, you tell me. Yeah, that one was cool. You guys got some really cool answers on that. Because they were clothed? Put your pants on, Scotty boy. You didn't screw up. Hi, Max. Lord and Master is here. Say hi. Go hi. Look at the camera. No? Okay, don't. Yeah, I'm not looking at naked Fraggles. Yeah, just the vegetation. Cool. The pattern and the thickness of those lines, including the pink color. Yeah, thin line at the bottom. Laundry taffy. Taffy smirk. Max is a ragamuffin. Furry Overlord has entered the frame. Oh, better give you your cameo time there. And that keeps everything out of the way, too. So I haven't got a destination for tonight, but we've done quite a bit tonight. Come up to look at some images. I'll show you more tomorrow, guys. And I have to get more images for tomorrow. Okay. Got his butt parked against my thigh so I cannot reach him, touch him. Okay. So, I guess you could. I'm already at the destination. Yeah. You know that's where I'm going to take you if we go on a destination anyways. It'll be the lizard vagina. All right, guys. Well, it's been a couple hours. Oh, bless you. I'm going to cut it off here. And we'll see you again tomorrow. As again, I said, I've got a lot of images on Google Earth to show you and other things. So we'll get together for a Google Earth session tomorrow. And again, tomorrow night, we'll do remote viewing class. And we'll do a destination. Hopefully, I can get all of the Google Earth stuff out of my system by then. Okay, guys. Much love to you all. Have a good night. Keep that third eye open. Use your intelligence and your intuition. It's 1:30 here.